discuss the importance of free speech today?
Well, free speech is very important. I don't know if you're referring to any place in particular. Perhaps they are, but
we've had free speech for a very, very long time here, so we're very proud about that.
Half an hour wait.
And the rest.
Hello, Christopher Hope here, GB News. Hello, Bev Turner. How are we?
I was just showing our viewers the glamorous setting, Chris, that we get to wait in, which is basically the chair room behind the scenes of the ballroom. Honestly, slumming it.
We do our best. We don't care as long as we serve our viewers properly.
Well, while I've got you, Christopher Hope, what did you think of that little chat between
It wasn't
Starmer
expected.
and Trump?
It wasn't because we thought it'd be a handshake. Go in, but of course Donald Trump turns to face the media. We ask all the big questions on small boats, free speech, Gaza, Ukraine, everything. That's how he works.
Yeah.
Now we're waiting for half an hour before we speak to him again.
And
So it's a great privilege.
I don't know about you, but I thought Mrs. Starmer looked painfully uncomfortable.
I think she just is uncomfortable in the public eye, to be fair to her. I think I think they hold hands a lot. They're clearly a couple who love each other. I think he protects her in a way which is, I find it a bit sweet.
You're very sweet and naive, aren't you, Chris? All I could see was a grumpy wife who wanted to be anywhere but on the front steps of Turnberry.
I think she's just a bit shy. And,
yeah.
I could see her out and about. Where's Melania?
Oh,
No
good
sign yet.
question.
If you're a US resident, let's face it, things feel uncertain right now. America's national debt, over $36 trillion and climbing. Inflation, still eating away at your savings. And the dollar, down nearly 8% this year, with more countries walking away from it. Meanwhile, the markets, one day they're up, the next day, trillions gone in a blink. So it's no surprise people are asking, where can I actually put my money and sleep at night? That's why more investors are turning to gold and silver. Gold's up over 24% this year, smashing records and soaring past $3,300 an ounce. And some analysts say we could see $6,000 gold before the end of Trump's term. And silver, it's heating up fast, driven by demand in tech, solar and defence. Some analysts say it could double in value this year. If you've been thinking about moving part of your IRA or 401k into gold or silver, tax and penalty free, our friends at Priority Gold make it simple. They're endorsed by Rich Dad's Robert Kiyosaki, ranked number 1 by Forbes and Financial Services Review, and trusted by thousands of everyday Americans. Right now, GB News viewers can get a free wealth preservation guide from Priority Gold. It shows you exactly how to add real gold and silver to your IRA or 401k tax and penalty free. Step by step, plain English, no pressure, just smart information you can act on. Just scan the QR code, click the link in the description below, or if you're a US resident, text WEALTH to 24999. That's WEALTH to 24999 and claim your free guide today. The price of gold can go down as well as up. Past performance does not indicate future performance. Only invest what you can afford.
So Chris and I have just hot-footed it from the ballroom where we were interviewing Donald Trump and the Prime Minister. I mean, I just want to make sure that GB News get that little bit where it said, "Who are you?" And I said GB News, and then Donald Trump said, "They're lucky to have you."
Yeah.
Well,
and me, I'm sure.
I know, and you as well, but that was hilarious. I was slightly. It's a bit like when the headmaster calls you out, in assembly, and says, "Stand up and tell us something."
The problem we had no idea when it was going to end. So that was 70 minutes of the time of the world's most important man, and so we kept having to ask questions and questions and questions because what can you do? So we kept going back over the issues that GB News viewers care about.
Free speech,
small boats.
Yeah, and then the farmers. I was so pleased
taxation,
to get the comment in.
and he's saying cut
That was
taxes,
brilliant.
more growth and cutting taxes. The kind of issues I think which so many of our viewers and listeners care about. He seemed to was quite keen to answer those. So and he was. What's he like, Bevan? Personally, you see him. He's an engaging figure.
He looks straight at you.
He looks straight at you. And engaged with you on the question. I've never anything like it. That all these powerful politicians are very, very busy.
Yeah.
But he gave us 70 minutes.
And I think the problem as well for me is that Keir Starmer is poker face. He does deadpan very well, but I think that's why he fails to connect with the public.
And yeah, he
Because
connects with Donald Trump. Now, why is that? That's interesting.
I think that is very much because Donald Trump is much more, I think he's a more generous and compassionate man than people give him credit for. And like you said, he has a very sentimental place in his heart for this country because his mother was born here.
He said that twice. You get talked to
Yeah.
more and more over and over about the issue of being born on the island on the coast of where we are standing right now. But I think it's fascinating that these two quite different politicians get on. And also, he compared, didn't he, Keir Starmer with Donald Trump, Keir Starmer with Nigel Farage. And he likes them both for different reasons. I think it is interesting.
It is.
It's an unusual bromance.
Who brought that up? Was it you that you brought up Nigel and I brought up Nigel at some point? I mean, we were in there for such a long time. I can't even really remember what we talked about.
No, and you never, as a journalist, you never know when they're going to end it. So you try and get your best question out, and then by the end, you're going, "What should we ask him?"
I know. I said Nigel Farage has asked for Parliament to be recalled when you're there for the state visit. Is that a good idea? And then, of course, you saw Starmer like bristle.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about Nigel Farage?
And he said he might come back at a different time and address MPs and peers, which might be a whole new ball game because he's obviously empowered in 2028.
We hope GB News viewers and listeners enjoyed that as much as we did.
Yeah, that was quite an experience.
It was really fun. I need a drink, Chris.
Let's go get a cup of
And
tea.
sit down.